7 years ago, Beijing-based tech company Lenovo Group acquired US computer giant IBM's PC business. Today, Lenovo has $30 billion in annual sales and a presence in 60 countries. Lenovo marketing chief David Roman spoke to China Daily in New York at a 20th anniversary celebration for the company's ThinkPad product line. So today, you're here in New York for an important event, and that would be the ThinkPad's 20th anniversary. So let's start from there.
It's unusual. I mean, you know, in this industry to have a product brand that actually is as enduring as that, 20 years is a long time.
When Lenovo attends those trade shows, you know, when you stop by Lenovo's booth, you see, of course, the new products, etc., etc. But you also see some kind of personality it tries to show.
I think that's the key thing for a brand is to have an attitude, to have a personality that people associate with us. When you think about it, technology products today are so much part of your life. You carry them all the time. Your whole life is on those products. So it is a very, very personal experience.
Lenovo has expanded into mobile internet with tablets and smartphones, and is building a business of making servers and providing network data storage. Just last week, Lenovo and the US-based data storage provider EMC teamed up to develop and sell servers and network storage. This clearly has broadened Lenovo's portfolio. Is this something that the company will continue to do in the future, to team up with companies and produce more products beyond just PC?
The chairman and CEO, Yang Qing, often talks about how we're going past the PCs to this PC plus world that extends on all sides of PCs. So on the one hand, we're seeing the very personal devices, smartphones, tablets, smart TVs, and on the other hand, we see more of these enterprise devices like servers.
At number 370 on Fortune's Global 500 list, Lenovo aims to be a global company by strengthening its consumer brand worldwide. What has been the most difficult part in building a truly global brand?
I think, when you look at the strong, global brands today, many of them are companies that have been in business for a long time. I mean, Coca-Cola is way at the top, and they've been investing in building a brand for over 100 years. Of course, we want to do it much faster than that. And so I think the biggest challenge is simply keeping up with the pace. Right now, as a company, we've actually grown faster than our brand has grown. We're larger than many very well-known consumer brands, like McDonald's. We're larger than Starbucks and eBay combined. But we don't have that brand presence yet in the consumer space. Now, of course, we do in China. In China, Lenovo is a major brand as well as being an extraordinarily successful company.
How do you think Lenovo China's success could contribute to its business expansion abroad?
So there are a number of ways in which China contributes. First of all, China has become the single largest worldwide market for PCs, for smartphones, and I'm sure over time it will be for servers and other products as well. So being successful in China is already a major step in the rest of the world. The second, though, is using what we call our protect and attack strategy. And it really is, in order to accelerate our growth, we look at what are areas of strength that we have. The commercial market worldwide, for example, the business overall in China, certainly in the developed cities in China, the strong business that we can leverage in order to make the investments that we have to make to get into adjacent spaces, into new spaces, into spaces where we'll see our future growth. And in that sense, the success in China has played a major role in just helping fuel the growth of Lenovo everywhere. So we try to balance that. I think the model of global success coming from a multinational that builds a very strong home base and then extends that home base in different places, that's been the multinational model that has sort of driven global business over the last 50 years. I think that's evolving. With a true world market, and with the ability to be in so many places at the same time, I think we're seeing the emergence of these new types of companies. We call it the sort of next generation global enterprise that is completely polycentric, different centers of operation, very, very diverse, set up in terms of intersecting networks of how the company runs, And so it's not trying to create a Chinese multinational, it really is creating a global company. And in fact, that's what the leadership of Lenovo set out to do, was not to acquire the IBM PC business to sort of bring that into the Chinese company. It was more to say, let's use that to establish a new global company that has the best of both of the existing companies so that we can grow even faster around the world.
And I notice your management team is also very multinational, right? A mini introduction on that, maybe?
Yes, completely. And it's by design. It's again, our CEO Yang Qing was very focused on having balance in his organization. We wanted to have the experience of key executives from China, but also key executives from different parts of the world. The leadership team actually meets in different countries almost every month in a different location.
Being global, what are the, say, the expanding market or potential markets in the world that the brand is targeting in the next few years?
You think about it, in a developed market like North America, today maybe 80-85% of households already have a PC. In many other markets, it's 15-20%, so lots of headroom for growth. So a few areas. First of all, China. China as not only is the single biggest PC market in the world, it still is it still has very good growth, and we're still seeing excellent growth. We're seeing the opportunity to expand into some of the tier 4, tier 6 cities in China. A lot of growth there. India has been a major growth area for us. We've seen huge growth in Russia. Brazil is one of the fastest growing areas right now, both in terms of the economy and in terms of the PC growth. Japan, although the market itself is not growing that much, because of our relationship with NEC, Lenovo has become the #1 vendor in Japan. So we have so many areas where there's huge potential for growth. I mean, the world has become a smaller place, and I think the companies that are well set up to really leverage that global marketplace are the ones that are in the best position to grow and be successful.